Oh, when the Saints fortunate. Oh, when the Saints roll.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Johnson with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Mayfield comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
180. What's up?
Play fake. It's Mayfield. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Real. 180. Stop.
Baker now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Motioning right is Sz2. 3rd and short, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Sz2. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll send him over right. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go.
180.
Baker throwing again. It's a big strike downfield to Sz2. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Irving here from the gun. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's got it near the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Handoff headed right. Irving. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
He was taken down.
And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Now backed up to the 8, third and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Bucca, the intended target. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's go now.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Oh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down. Here he goes, third and long. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
When you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Run.
Mayfield now. Blitz coming. That pass complete to Irving. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Kings! 180! Regular.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st down, here's Baker. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 3-3 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the give, this is Irving. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice swing for that defense as they send him backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
He's going to field this at the 2. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Down. Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Come on, set. Black shot. Black 40. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. Working the sideline. That's Palmer. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Close. Ready.
They go play action on first down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
Ready.
Got to find a completion right there.
Set.
A third down run with Blue. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Red. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th.
Red. Set.
4th down. Pass coming. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Yellow.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Right. Set. Ready. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. This is going to be a gain of 4 following that penalty. Make it 2nd and 11.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Setting up to throw. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
60 red. Cut.
And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And he'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made left side by Abuka. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Alontae Taylor making the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180! What's up?
Mayfield with a blitz coming. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hey, alert 33!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Alert, 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 alert! 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol. What's up?
We'll air it out on 3rd. It's complete. This is Abuka. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
180! Cut!
Here's the give to Irving. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Kings! 180! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
A gain of 9 on the play. 3rd and goal.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. Irving. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here we go. Ready?
A give on 2nd here to Blue. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Okay,
stop
ready?
the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Black 40. Black shot. Cut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
10 black. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Intended for number 85.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught in the comeback route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Irving on the inside give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, 180! Kings! What's that?
Here's Baker. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 32.
Regular. Set. Alert. 180! What's that?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Irving trying to run for the first. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Black.
Looking in the air here. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we set.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set, ready, ready.
First down, play action. He's throwing deep to the left side, and it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter, and nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. Fit, hut, hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
10
First
seconds.
and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Out the middle, Blue. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22, green jack. Smash, red. Set.
Back to throw. Has room into the secondary. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Trouble, 38. Ready. Hut.
He gets the handoff. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Short of the goal line.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
Pass play coming here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
Again, what's Blue? Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they sent him backwards on 3rd and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. I've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Has it downfield, working the left. 30. The 10. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set.
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Cut, cut. 50, green.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180!
This is Irving on 2nd. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Buccaneers nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180! Done!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Complete to Chris Godwin. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
180!
They're going to pass it here. That one connects. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 9. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
These are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from New Orleans.